Newcastle United finally have a striker in. It's a 6'6" massive beast from Stuttgart, and he's flying in for his medical. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, hope you're all well. 5 PM today, Newcastle United had their Champions League draw, and we're going to speak a bit about that because I think it's a pretty good draw. We've got Paris Saint-Germain and Barcelona, but we've got Barcelona at home. For the first time we played Barcelona in over 20 years in the Champions League, and also we need revenge on Paris Saint-Germain for 2 years ago when we got robbed of a result at their stadium in Paris. So we're going to speak about that, and also Newcastle United have agreed a club record £64 million deal to sign Stuttgart's striker, 6'6", massive beast. Saw clips him, big, strong, he's good with his feet, scores goals, he's a right handful. And finally Newcastle, after all the rejections, look like they finally got their man. I'm absolutely buzzing. It's been weeks now, I've been stressed as hell, thinking we're not going to get anyone. Is he that going, is he not? And it looks like now we've got him in. It is Nick Woltemade from Stuttgart. You've got to think as well, this is great business for Stuttgart because they signed him as a free agent last summer, and they're getting £60 to £70 million of pure profit. So to them that makes total business sense. They've just made a hell of a lot of money, but also they've lost a hell of a player as well. After scoring last season, I think he scored quite a few goals for them. Yeah, he actually got 12 goals last season and 2 assists in 28 games in the Bundesliga. So this kid looks a really good player. Romano put on his Twitter page, Nick Valdemar to Newcastle. Here we go, agreement in place after official bid accepted. Fee of €80 million plus add-ons. Medical in England the next 24 hours. With travel being arranged right now. Long-term deal agreed with Woltemade, who said yes to NUFC. He is coming in. We've got him, 6'6", massive giant. He can play forward and attacking midfielder. He's played for clubs like Werder Bremen, and then he went on loan for a bit to SV Ellersberg. Scored 10 goals in 31 games, and then he went to Stuttgart on a free transfer, 28 games, 12 goals. He's played for Germany under 16s, all to 21s, played for the German national team. Recently, 2 appearances for them, no goals. Yeah, he looks a really good player for me, and I'm absolutely buzzing with this one. He looks absolutely quality. And finally, we can move on from Isaac. My light is dying on my phone, so it's going a bit dark. So yeah, finally we can move on from Alexander Isak. That's what we want, to move on. Get him with our season. You know, Woltemade, I think it'll be a good signing. I think it'll be a handful of a lot of centre-backs. He'll be bullying them, at them constantly. He reminds me of a massive Peter Crouch, how tall he was and dangly, but he's also good with his feet. Absolute quality with his feet, score goals, he can hold the ball up, he can come in deep, like a Harry Kane style. That's what he's been linked to, like the Harry Kane style of player. Also, Bayern Munich had a few bids rejected by Stuttgart for this player because they didn't want him going to a rival in the Bundesliga because they say it's a threat. So soon Newcastle came in and said, yes, thank you very much, and he's on his way. It was a very quiet one. Nobody knew about this. No one on the YouTube world ever said this about Woltemade. Even me, didn't have a clue. Wasn't out with any media, just popped up. And I'm buzzing with this one. I think that he's going to be a real handful. And I think he's going to get loads of goals. I do. I think he's got loads of goals. We've still got business to do as well. Wizard, will he be? I don't think Strand Arsenal come in now. I think we need a pacey player with this tall, lanky beast, if I'm honest. I think Wizard is the only one now that I think will come in. But Brentford are still sticking the guns, not for sale. But if we sell Alexander Isak now for 130, 40 million or something like that, I think we'll slap a huge bid in for Wizard because we know we have to. We'll basically have to. It's simple as that. So I think we will get Wizard, and I think Wizard will probably happen on bloody deadline day or something stupid like that. But yeah, we've got Woltemade in now. I'm absolutely happy with this. 23-year-old. He's only going to get better. He's got potential. Eddie Howe can improve him and make him better. 6'6", big handful in the box. Set pieces as well. Him and Dan Burn. Dan Burn's going to have some of the same size as him now. 6'6" or something. So that'll be interesting when we get corners. Him and Dan Burn battling out the score header. It's going to be good. Yeah, he gives us something different. Like I said, holds the ball up, can link up play, drop deep, create stuff. He's also good at that as well. And he can score a goal. And he's a nuisance in the box. So that's what we need. I'm absolutely buzzing with this record-breaking deal. Newcastle United, 64 million. But I'm also hearing about people saying it could be 69 million, 85 million, 90 million euros. So we don't know exact amount, but it's around about 65, 70 million, something like that. So yeah, I'm absolutely delighted with that. I think it's a good signing. We'll have to wait and see what we do in the Premier League, but I think he can. We're going to back him. Doesn't matter who they are. We're going to back these players, simple as that. Yeah, I'm excited. Finally, some good news on the transfer front. Newcastle United. The player is flying in for his medical tonight, apparently, so his medical will probably be tomorrow. Yeah, I'm buzzing about this one. Let me know in the comment section, are you happy about this deal, to sign this German international player for Newcastle? Now then, we're going to speak about the Champions League, because the Champions League draw was tonight. And we drawed against Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona, Bayer Leverkusen, Benfica, PSV, Marseille, Atletico Club, and Union SG. I think this is a good group. Apart from the first two games, I think these are winnable games. I truly believe Newcastle will, well, I think they've got to finish in the top 9 to qualify for the last 16 of all them teams. If Newcastle get 9th or something and scrape, then that'll be buzzing me. Even to get the knockout stage for Newcastle, it'll be an achievement, you know what I mean? For like 2 years ago in the Champions League, couldn't get the group stages. You know, we beat Paris Saint-Germain the first game 4-1. And then after that, we just didn't really do it. I think Dortmund beat us twice and drew at AC Milan, 1-1 I think it was. But we had experience again. I think we'll go into this term. There's not there's not like 6 games anymore. There's actually 8. So there's more games now to play. And I can't wait for Champions League nights. It's going to be absolutely unreal. And all these new players and experience of Champions League at Newcastle United and the row of St James's Park, they're going to be in for a great surprise and a treat, because it's absolutely lethal when that stadium's rocking. There's no other place like it. So yeah, we've got them Champions League teams. What do you think about them Champions League teams? Do you think it's a good draw? Let me know in the comment section. Also about the striker from Stuttgart. Do you think it's a good signing for £64 million? Let me know in the comment section what you think. I'm buzzing with it. I'm just glad we're getting the player in. I've watched him. He looks good. I'm happy he's got potential. He's a star over there apparently. So in the making. So I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully he can come and put a black and white shirt on, and hopefully he gets a number 9 shirt. That's another thing as well, because the number 9 shirt is available since Callum Wilson left. He's at West Ham now. I think they've said to him, yeah, come here, you can be the number 9. I truly believe he will be the number 9. I think they're going to give him the shirt, and I hope they do. Not that there's, don't want to put too much pressure on the lad, like, but yeah, I think give him the number 9 shirt. 6'6", massive beast, skillful, a nuisance in the box. That I said, I think he's gonna be great for it. He can also hold the ball up for the wingers, Alanga and Gordon on the flanks. Yeah, I think it's good business by Newcastle United. It's sensible. £64 million. I think it's a good deal. So I'll leave it there, people. Like I said, let me know in the comment section what you think. Please hit the like button and subscribe. And hopefully tomorrow we've got more news on this, and also Wizza. See if we can get him over the line as well, because that'll be absolutely fantastic. And then after that, we can wrap it up, the transfer window, and you can get rid of Isaac, not bothered. Or we'll go for more players I don't know yet, so we'll have to see what happens. Lots to get into, lots to loads more stories, and that will come out in a few days. Things we probably don't expect either, so the merry-go-round goes ahead of the transfer window. Yep, I'll leave it there, people. Rambled on for long enough now. See you in the next one.